So my own story of mental health, as it is for everyone, has been very individual. I've never suffered with depression or anxiety or panic attacks as such, but what I have experienced, as many people do, are these moments of real disconnection from myself and a hopelessness and a feeling of being lost. And the biggest experience I've had of that is when I was 28 and I came off the pill after having been on it since I was 16, as many women in this country do, and I found out that I'd gone through early menopause, or premature ovarian failure as they call it, and it was very, understandably it was devastating in terms of not being able to have my own children and all that, but it was also, it kind of ruins your own sense of identity, because you start to question yourself as a woman, you start to question what your life's going to be about, because not everybody, but I grew up knowing I wanted children, and when I found that out, it was just very discombobulating, and I really went through a period of time where I felt it was almost like I was living outside of my body, and I didn't really recognise myself, because this one thing that I'd always believed to be true about myself was no longer true, and crucially it was completely out of my control, and that is very difficult, particularly for somebody who is used to being in control and used to driving her own agenda. So that was a real moment for me where I realised that life throws you a lot of shit, and it's important to recognise how you're feeling and recognise the moments of sort of loss and hopelessness for what they are, and not try to push them under the rug.